Welcome back, beauties. It's your girl Abby here, and today we're gonna be achieving this full glam look. So I was inspired actually by a picture I saw on Pinterest. Of course, I added a little bit of a twist to it. That we're gonna achieve this look shortly. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe, like, share, comment. And do not forget to hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. Without further ado, let's hop on to our tutorial.
So I'm going to start by prepping my eyelid for the eyeshadow look we're going in for today. And I'm applying my Radiant Creamy Concealer by NARS. And I'll be blending it in all over my eyelid. And I'll go ahead and set my eyelid with Huda Beauty Banana Shade setting powder. So you can opt for a creamy radiant concealer or any concealer at all, or you can as well use an eyeshadow primer, but I prefer to use my concealer just to cover up my dark circles. So we're gonna go ahead and use Revolution Patricia Bright eyeshadow palette, and I'll be picking this orange shade, and I'm blending it in all over my eyelid. And I'm using the same eyeshadow brush I used to conceal my eyelid, and I'm gonna go in now to pick a darker shade brown on the palette, the same palette, and I'm blending that in as well. And I'll be going into my crease with a very darker shade brown as well, just to bring definition to the crease area. And I'll be dragging it into my outer corner of my eye, creating like a smoky effect. So now I'm gonna go ahead and also pick the black shade on the same palette. Since we are creating a smoky eye look, I'm picking this shade to bring the smoky effect, and I'm dragging that also into the outer corners of my eyes. So what I realized is the darker shade was not doing justice for me, and I remembered I've got this eyeliner I bought that I never used. So I've got this black eyeliner, and I went ahead to pick some just to mix it up to give me the darker shade I'm looking for. So what I could have actually done to save me time from blending in this gel liner was to apply it first before applying on top with the powdered eyeshadow pigment. So I just wanted to show you what I went through. Sometimes we do all these mistakes, and you really have to make it work. So I'm actually blending it in hard, which could have been easier if I had blended this gel liner first of all, but all is you have to get to make it work. So I'm creating a cut crease all for the blue glitter eyeshadow we're going to be applying now. And also I think you can use like a glitter gel to do this technique, but I just found it's better to use a concealer, create a cut crease, so it gives me area of demarcation to apply my glitter, because I wouldn't love to go overboard with the glitter and then come back to clean. That would be a messy situation. And remember guys, we're dealing with smoky eye, dark smoky eye, right? So you have to be careful doing this. So the concealer helped me get the clear area to put in my blue glitter eyeshadow. So now I'm gonna go ahead and set my cut crease area. Always guys, set your cut crease before you apply any eyeshadow. To me it helps bring out your eyeshadow look perfect, and it also help to minimize creasing, right? Especially if you've got hooded eyes like I've got. So I'm picking this royal blue eyeshadow, yeah, and I'm just gonna apply that on the cut crease area.
So I'm going to use my NYX glitter primer or gel, and we're going to go ahead and apply our blue eyeshadow glitter. Now I'll be going in with my NYX Brilliance glitter, and I've poured a little bit on the top of the lid just to make it easy to apply. So I love the outcome of the glitter eyeshadow. Very nice, very bright and shimmery. So a little can go a long way. It is on the affordable side, so if you're looking into investing in some glitter on the affordable side, this is good. I think this one is a finer pigment, but I think they've got also bigger pigment, which I will be also getting one because I've got a particular look I really want to do. So I'll have a look if yeah, I think I saw it in my previous shopping. I saw a bigger pigment, so I'll be getting that as well. So it's one of those to consider if you really want to invest in a glitter. Very affordable, easy to apply, and yes, you can see it's glittering. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead into the outer corners of my eye with the same eyeshadow brush I use for the black pigments, and I'm gonna blend from the outer corner in just to make them look seamless. So now we're gonna continue to finish our makeup look, and I'm touching on the brows, and all I'm doing is to outline my brow shape. I've already groomed my brow, and I'm just gonna follow the brow and the natural shape of my brow, and I'll be filling it in just to make them look, you know, more vibrant and more lively, right? So I'm just filling in and shading in the brown pencil. I love this pencil so much. It's not too you know, dark, and then it's not very light as well, because I've got incidents where it's either the dark brown shade is light and it's not even coming out. So I love this Maybelline brow pencil, and I often also use it to line my lips as well. So I'm gonna outline my brow with the Radiant Creamy Concealer NARS. And guys, I love to use the lighter shade I'm gonna be using for my highlights. For some reason, I just like the way it comes out, right? So you can go ahead, use the same concealer, your skin tone concealer, or you can use a lighter shade like I'm using. So now I'm gonna go under my under eye with the same smudge brush I used to pick the gel liner shade for the smoky eye look, and I'm just gonna blend that in all over my my under eye or my under my lower lashes. And I'm applying also the blue shade I picked from the Revolution palette. I'm using the same flat brush, and I'm just gonna blend that in just to bring in definition to the overall eye look.
going to apply mascara on my lower lashes just to bring out my lashes, and as well I'm going to go on my waterline with a black eyeliner pencil, and just to bring more definition to my eye. I've got very tiny eyes, guys, and I think pencil, that's well for me. And guys, do not laugh at me. This is how I get my waterline done. I know some people are very brave, they can open their eyes. I can't just stand applying the pencil on my waterline. Yeah, so I'm wiping away excess eyeshadows, and also cleaning my face to prep my face for our foundation. So I'm applying my day moisturizer from MD Acne. As you can see, as I've got so many blemishes on my face, this product has been helping my skin get back to normal. And yeah, I have a day cream and I have a night cream. Yeah, so I'll apply that, and I'm just gonna let that sit for a little bit. And I'm gonna go also on my face with my concealer from NARS. I love this NARS concealer all the time. It's affordable, although it's a tiny bottle. I wish they have a bigger one, right? It's a tiny bottle, it just tends to finish very quickly, but I love it. And this one, I think, is the color corrector or a color something. It just help correct the color, right? So yeah, I love it. It helps my foundation glides on my face. Very easy to blend regardless whatever foundation I'm putting on. So yeah, I'm priming my face, and we're gonna go ahead and apply our foundation. So today I'll be using my Forever Dior foundation in the shade 4.5 and 5N. I've realized the 5N is very, very golden. It's too golden for my skin tone. It's okay, for my skin, my neck, it's okay, but it's a little bit too golden and I really don't enjoy it. So I went for the 4.5, which is brighter than the 4W I used in the summer, and I ended up actually blending both foundations together just for this look. It depends on my mood, what I'm actually doing. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm applying the 4.5 on the left hand side, and I'm just gonna show you the 5W as well on the other side. So this is how the 5W comes out. It's a little bit on the golden side, and on its own I feel it's just too wowing. So I ended up blending both foundation together just for this particular look, right? And I'm just gonna make it work. You always have to learn how to make your foundations work for the look. Sometimes you don't get the right shade, and I really don't beat myself up with that. It's good if you find a very right shade, but I think most of our women of color struggle with their color shades in almost all the brands. So I've accepted this, that I always need to blend two shades, right? And yeah, this seems a little bit bright at the moment, but it will work out in the overall makeup look. So now I'm gonna go ahead and contour and highlight my face, and I'm gonna contour with Huda Beauty bronzer and contour palette, which I got. I'm so happy with it. I mean, I was looking for a very good contour shade, because what I've realized with so many brands is that the contour palette comes and it says deep, you know, but it doesn't really show the deepness. It's not dark enough, and I'm really happy. This is creamy and very dark to my surprise. And yeah, I'm just gonna apply that and blend that in. Then also I'll be using Huda Beauty concealer again for my highlight. So what I feel about Huda Beauty products, their concealer, it's quite on the heavy side, very heavy, you know, heavy textured. But if you know your way around you know, blending it in and building it up, I think you're good to go. So what I realize is you have to spray in your brush. So I tend to use my MAC primer, prime and fix spray on my brush before blending it in. It's really heavy, to be honest, guys. It's really heavy, and it's not very easy to blend in. It doesn't just melt and soak into the skin. You have to do a little bit of blending in, but overall, I mean, it's long lasting. That's what I realized with my makeup. I'll be leaving some pics after 24 hours. I actually slept with this makeup. I wanted to see how long this makeup is gonna last for me, and I really liked it, right? I did it, I mean, in the middle of the night anyway. I usually film my videos at night times, apart from, you know, some of the few daytime looks, right? So this was in the night time, and afterwards I was like, let me actually sleep. So I didn't really lay my face on my pillow. I leaned on my pillow, guys, and I slept. And I'll be leaving a picture later on after, you know, hours, yeah, a lot of hours, you know, of sleep, and it was good during the day. So yeah, what I loved about the Huda Beauty concealer, the bronzer, is it's long lasting, to be honest. It is long lasting. I think that is the fact that it's creamy and it's heavy, yeah, so it can really sit into your skin for a longer period of time. So I'm just gonna blend in with a bigger or fluffier brush and I like to use this smudge brush, guys. The smudge brush, that's also work precision, you know. And I'm just gonna blend it in and go ahead to highlight my face as well. So with a Huda Beauty concealer, it is like a little paste that you squirt, right? So I'm picking with this my flat brush, and we're gonna go ahead and blend it in. As I told you, I'll be spraying on my blending brush before blending it in, because it's really thick, it's really heavy. I like the fact that it can actually conceal your face. It does the job really well. I mean, my camera doesn't really show how this was looking. At the end of the day, it was actually flawless, right? So it does cover up, very thick, it covers up, but you really have to use a wet brush. If you're using a beauty blender, I think this will be absolutely fine if you spray on your beauty blender first, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do a video with my beauty blender, and I'll see the outcome of this concealer and as well the bronzer, right? If I use a beauty blender, I should have actually tried with the beauty blender to see how it came out, but it worked, to be honest. I'm so handy with my brushes. For some reason, I don't know if it's my hand. I usually don't enjoy using foams on my face, but I think I have to get used to. I do apply them on my clients, but not on my face, right, guys? So yeah, we're just gonna continue to blend it in and finish our look shortly. So with my Huda Beauty powder in the shade Banana Bread, I'm gonna set my highlighted areas, and also I'll go ahead and also set my contoured areas with my Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami. And guys, I tried to use this, foam. I told you guys I'm not a foam fan. And I mean, it was actually funny. I looked like a bread actually. Having all the powders all over my face. Yeah, I just was trying to do the same to what I do to my customers. And yeah, from today I'm not gonna use foams. Maybe a beauty blender, but not these types of foams, right? So yeah, I'm setting my highlighted areas, and I'm going in my jaw area, just to give me that crisp look of face, well sculpted face. So with my Mocha Mami Fenty Beauty, I'm gonna set and also bring more warmth to my contoured areas. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Too Faced multi-purpose powder, and I'm just gonna also blend in my contoured areas, and I'll be also blending in my overall makeup look. So I'm using the shade Butterscotch, and yeah, I'm gonna set my face. Now I like to use my prime and fix spray. It brings in more hydration because I've used a lot of powders, and I'll go over with also my setting spray. So I'm lining my lips now with the same Maybelline dark brown pencil, and we're gonna go ahead and put in some lip gloss. I'm really enjoying wearing lip gloss lately. I think it's fresh and it's young, right? And it does complement especially if you go in for a very dark glam look like this. So yeah, I'm just outlining my lips, and then we're gonna go ahead and apply our lip gloss. I'll be using my lip gloss from Elf, which I got. It's got a little bit of shimmer in it. Yeah, like a blush shade shimmer, and I'll go over it with Revolution lip gloss. It's also in almost the same kind of tone but a brighter tone, and it's also got some shimmer in it. I like the way the Revolution lip gloss plumps up my lips, and it makes it look, you know, more juicy. So I'm gonna go in my highlighted areas with my new palette. I got a highlight palette I got from Too Faced. I'm really excited I've got my hands on this one. So I love the fact that it's got 3 shades, one to go on your highlighted areas, and then as well to highlight your, you know, cheekbones, yeah, to bring in some highlights and definition, you know, where your camera actually can hit. It is a shame that my camera really is not showing this, and it looked really beautiful. And I just love the palette. I love the fact that it's got 3 tones, 3 shades, right? And I think it can actually match every you know, people of color skin tone, right? So yeah, I do love it. Overall, I love Too Faced and their products. I just love Too Faced, right? So I'm actually highlighting my upper cheekbone with the highlight shade, and I'm blending the 2 shades, both the golden and then the bronze tone, right? So I'm mixing them both, and I'm going in with what my orange shade. This one is also got a little bit of shimmer in it. Actually was going for the look in this makeup, right? Everything glam, everything, you know, dramatic. So I went in for that orange. I feel orange always sits well on my skin. It just pops the beauty out for me. So I applied this one. It's a Barry blush palette, right? And I'm going in with my big brush just to soften everything, and we are good to go. So I'm gonna apply a little bit of the highlights, both the bronze and the golden color, in my arch area, just to bring more highlight and also definition. And I'm gonna go in and, you know, blend in well my eyeshadow look, and I'll be touching on my brow as well, just to, you know, make everything look perfect as I want it. So I'm applying the highlight also on the bridge of my nose and on the tip of my nose, and we're gonna go ahead and put on our false lashes. So before I put my false lashes, I've gone ahead to put on the right eye, and I'm going in on my lashes with my mascara from Maybelline, and I'm applying my eyeliner. I always do this because, I mean, we just want the lashes to sit down seamlessly into the look, right? So I'm lining my eyelid, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply my false lashes. So one of the things I've really, you know, gotten proud of myself is to apply my lashes on camera. I wasn't able to do this on camera. I wasn't really confident to do that because I mean I feel like I used to struggle, but everything you put your hair to, you can actually do it. That is my new team or motivational quotes. Anything you put your hair to, you can actually do it. So I'm going on my lower lashes just to bring definition to lower lashes, and I think the highlight is also coming out in the the darker light. I just went a bit lower with the light, just for you guys to see where the highlight is on my face. And yeah, I think we are done with our look. I'm just going on my lips with a little bit of the Revolution lip gloss, and we're gonna spray the overall face. As you can see, this is the second time I'm spraying on my face. So for a long-lasting makeup look, you have to actually set your face with a setting spray. And yeah, here we are, the overall look, and we are done. Thank you, ladies, for always supporting me. Thanks for watching, and I love you guys. Until we meet again, peace out.